Hello. Whoa, it's bright. I just came outside. What's up, everybody that's tuning in? We'll give her a minute here. Let me tie my shoes and then we can get this thing started. Hi. Hi, everyone. It's Derek from State Champs. Here live on the Rock Sound page, hanging out with you guys today. I'm in not so sunny, but nice enough to be outside New York right now. It's 3 p.m. here. That makes it what? 8 o'clock at night in the UK. Yes, hi everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the Rock Sound Facebook. It's my first time doing this, at least on the Rock Sound page, I think. So forgive me and let me get used to this thing. I'm glad I figured it out on time, though, and it wasn't late for anybody. But this is supposed to be a Q&A. You can ask anything, whether you know anything about State Champs or not. I can try and answer your questions. Yes, hi. I know everyone's waiting for my cats. We'll go inside and hang with my cats in a bit. I promise. Hi, love you guys too. Hi. A lot of people saying hi. A lot of people asking what time it is, where I am. And a lot of people asking, who are you? I'm Derek. I sing in the band State Champs. We're from here in New York, where I am right now. We've got a tour coming up in Europe and the UK. Hi, Rock Sound. Some of you in New York too. Well, the whole point of this is there's a lot happening for State Champs right now. We've got a new album called Living Proof coming out June 15th. We put out a new song recently. It's called Dead and Gone, with a music video and the pre-orders for a new album that are out right now. If anyone's listened to it, thank you, by the way. Did you guys sing any of the songs with the guy from the Blink-182 band? You'll have to find out. I'm trying to read these. What's your favorite song on the new album? My favorite song, maybe the next one that's going to come out. I don't know if I can tell you what song that is yet, but I think you guys will like it. Hey, are you going on tour after Warped Tour? We are. That is soon to be announced. But one that is announced is we're going to be opening up for Fall Out Boy here in the U.S., at least for parts of their tour coming up, their arena tour, which I'm really, really excited about. Can you tell us about the process of Dead and Gone? Okay, the process for Dead and Gone was pretty cool. We recorded that with John Feldman out in Los Angeles, and it was actually we co-wrote it with Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 as well, which was really cool for us. He hung out for one day, and we wrote 2 songs. There's another song on the album that he also helped us write that you guys will get to hear as well. Hello from Malaysia. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. What are you doing up? That's crazy. Are we going to get a UK tour again soon? Yes, you are. You're going to get a big one. But can't say anything yet. But first up, we've got Slam Dunk coming up, if you guys out there in the UK. I know you guys all go to Slam Dunk, so I'm excited to get back there. We haven't done Slam Dunk in about 4 years. What band would you love to tour with? I always said Fall Out Boy, and now we're getting the chance to, so I'm like really excited. I'm assuming this is true. Is the Dead and Gone video a nod to Yellow Card? Yeah, it is. The Ocean Avenue video is like one of my favorite videos, and it's one of my favorite songs. It's, you know, iconic, and they're an iconic band. It was cool to do a little nod to that with our video. What did you think of the Lydia show? How'd you know I went to see Lydia? It was a good show, though. They were really cool, and I like that band a lot. You're going to put Cleveland, Ohio on the tour dates. Yeah, we'll be back to Cleveland. I love Cleveland. Any plans to do South America tour? Yes, there is. See you at Slam Dunk. See you at Slam Dunk. Will Warped Tour merch be sick? Our Warped Tour merch is always sick. And we've already started like working it out. We're already like getting all of our crap together. Hey, my Aunt Tracy's in here. Hi, Tracy. Is there a concert in Germany this year? Except the Galaxy. I was just going to say, we have Galaxy Camp coming up that we're going to be headlining with Knuckle Puck and Real Friends and Rome and a lot of other cool bands. But other than that, yes, we will be back to Germany, probably in the fall. You excited to be reunited with Elliot? Elliot Ingham, our photographer. Yes, I am. Fall Out Boy stole him from us for too long. He's been out there working for Fall Out Boy, but we couldn't be more proud of him. I'm not going to read some of these questions. Please come to Wales again. Oh, I'm sure we'll be back to Wales. Love the actor used in the Dead and Gone video. He was awesome. He killed it. A lot of people saying they're coming to Warped Tour. That's good. You guys know it's the last Warped Tour this year. Well, so they say. I guess we're going to find out. By the way, those just tuning in, my name's Derek. I sing in a band called State Champs. We're coming out to the UK, coming up for Slam Dunk Fest. And if you're in Europe, we'll be out there for a thing called Galaxy Camp Fest. Or Galaxy Fest, whatever that's called. And then those of you in the US, we've got Warped Tour all summer. All dates. Check it out and come out. Travis. What's up, Travis? I know I need to cut my hair. It's a little wavy right now. I just got out of the shower. What cities are you excited for Warped? I mean, all of them are good. I forget if it starts or ends in California, but all the California dates are awesome. And then we're from the Northeast here. There isn't like one very local to where we're from. We're from upstate New York, a place called Albany. And they really should do one closer to here. But that just means that we get to call like the New York City one and the New Jersey one and Massachusetts and Hartford, Connecticut kind of our closest to home ones. So we get a bunch of hometown Warped Tour shows, which is kind of cool. A lot of our friends get to travel out with us and have a good time. Singing for the first time ever at Slam Dunk. Well, you're in for a treat. I'm excited to just get back on the road. It's been way too long. We've been home since we recorded the album. We recorded in October. And then the first show we did after the album was actually in the UK at Alexandra Palace with Don Broco. If any of you guys were there, it was an awesome show. But, and then the first show of this year that we played was Self-Help Fest out in California. And we haven't played since then, so we're like ready to get back at it. What's my favorite song at the moment? I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow, because tomorrow's New Music Friday. Hey, hey, hey. Somebody's from Italy here. What's up? What do I look like without a snapback? I guess you'll never know, unless I take it off. Have you seen the new Avengers? No, I've never been really like a big Marvel guy. Not that I'm a hater or anything. I would see them, but I haven't seen it yet. Who produced your new album? Well, there was 3 main producers on the new album. John Feldman, Mike Green, and Kyle Black. Kyle Black also did Around the World and Back, so we wanted to go back to that kind of sound, that like big, punchy, full sound. But then bringing in guys like Feldman and Green to like, who we've already worked with in the past before, just really talented and like took our songs to a new level. So it's our best record yet, I promise. Would y'all consider playing Dead and Gone at Warped Tour? Yeah, we'll play it. Among others. I'm not sure what other ones from the album we're going to be playing, but as the like songs come out, as the new singles come out, we're going to like talk about it. Because you only get so much time on Warped Tour. I think it's a 30-minute set, 35 minutes at most. So we can only play 7 to 8 songs, right? So you guys tell me, what do you guys want to hear? So maybe we'll have to take some polls and stuff. Coming back to Australia soon. I hope so. I really hope so. But I think the earliest that will come back is like early 2019, I think. Super glad to see you guys active again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What new song are you most excited to perform live? The second single that's going to come out. You'll hear it. How do you prepare your voice for a set? That's a good question. And I didn't know for the longest time. And I think it's different for everybody with all singers that like, you know, what they need to do to keep their voice like in shape for singing night after night, and especially on a headline set where you're singing over an hour. And I've definitely lost my voice before, but I've found that just like getting enough sleep, getting enough rest, and hydrating yourself, drinking a lot of water. And I don't do like a whole like singer routine scale thing like warm up before every set. I just do what feels comfortable, whether that's like just talking and you know, doing little things like or little things. Play Elevated and Secrets at Warped. You know, we'll always play the hits. We're not going to stop playing all the old songs, all the old songs that like, you know, that go over that well. Missed y'all so much. Missed you guys too, man. It's been a long time coming. We've just been waiting for everything to get going again. Thanks for all the love, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is fun so far. I'm excited for the second single. So am I. When is the next single? That's a good question too, and I actually don't even know. But I think it's within the next couple weeks, month tops. How long did it take you to film the music video for Dead and Gone? It took us one day. Like, we only went in for the performance parts in that big warehouse. And it was really fun. We had a long day, and we actually did 2 videos in that one day. So I guess I spilled the beans there. There will be another music video, but I guess you would probably think that anyway. Learned how to play If I'm Lucky on guitar. Awesome, man. Do a cover video. Let's do a Europe headliner. Bring Broadside and Grayscale. 2 awesome bands. We've done shows with both of those bands before, and I'm sure we'll be back at it with them. What moment did you realize you made it big? That's yet to be said. I want to get bigger. State Champ's your favorite band? Sick. Have you ever come to Nottingham? Yes, we've been there before. And I'm sure we'll be back. Just dropped the new album. We want the damn album. We guys play a show at Upstate Concert Hall soon. Upstate Concert Hall is our hometown venue here in Upstate, in Clifton Park, New York. And yeah, we will. We already have one planned this year. How do you choose the songs that get released as singles? It was actually kind of a headache, because, you know, there's 5 of us in the band. We all have to kind of agree. So that's the way, like, we've always had it that way. We, like, keep everything fair and make sure that everyone's okay with everything. So it took definitely a while, but I guess it wasn't a bad thing, because we all had different ones that we wanted to be the singles. But finally we came down to the 3 or 4 that are going to be released as the singles, and stoked on it. How long is your set at Galaxy Camp? I don't know, but we're headlining, so I think it'll be long. We'll play a lot of songs. So yeah, self-help. Thank you. That's the only show we've played this year. I'm ready to play some more. Found you guys seeing your touring with Fall Out Boy. Stoked. Me too. I'm kind of nervous. Those are gonna be huge shows. If you could only listen to one band for the rest of your life, who would that be? Probably The Starting Line. It's my most my favorite band, like, of all time. My most, like, influential band, especially when it comes to my songwriting. Some people are dropping names of, like, our working titles of the songs. I don't know how you got them, but the one that person said, yes, it did make it. Will Cleveland, Ohio be first on the new tour? I don't think so, but it'll be there. A lot of people are still asking for my cats. We will go inside and play with the cats in a minute. I'm enjoying the outdoors, man. It's really nice out here. It's not exactly warm yet. We're just getting out of, like, all the snow just melted recently around here in upstate New York. So the fact that it's even nice, it's like hoodie weather right now, like entering spring. I want to travel 6 hours to see you at Galaxy Camp. That's a trek, but it'll be worth it, because it's going to be awesome shows and a great lineup. What band would you like to play with that you haven't yet? I'd love to go on tour with Paramore. How do you feel when people get lyrics tattooed on from your new songs? I think it's crazy, but it's so cool. It's super special, especially with, like, how stoked people are to get it. And, like, when anybody asks me to write out my own lyrics, like with a Sharpie or something at a show, I'm always stoked on it, but I'm also really nervous. I, like, don't want to mess anything up, and let alone spell anything wrong. So I'm, like, triple checking everything. And, you know, that's the last thing I want, is for someone to get something misspelled tattooed on them for life. It's cold and wet. Hello from Alabama. What's up down in Alabama? I'm an Alabama fan. Favorite band you've toured with? I've got a few. All Time Low, Sleeping with Sirens, Issues, Neck Deep, Knuckle Puck. I like touring with everybody. It's rare that we find a band that we don't like touring with, you know. I got a State Champs tattoo a year ago. It's still my favorite. I love that. Love that. Coming to Leeds again. Yeah, we'll be back to Leeds. I love Leeds. Can't wait to see you guys at Warped Tour in Mansfield this year, Massachusetts. That's awesome. Mansfield, I think, is actually one of the best dates of Warped Tour, Massachusetts. If anybody's thinking about traveling from a certain area and you're, like, from the northeast of the U.S., Mansfield is one of the better ones, I will say. But I'm not totally biased. It's freezing in Scotland. I bet it is. It's always cold there. In writing a song, do you create the melody first or the lyrics? Sometimes it's different. It's always different, really. Like, if someone's got a killer riff that we write a melody to, then we'll put lyrics to it. Or if someone has a killer top line that's a lyric that we know has to be the lyric, then you fit that into a melody. So vice versa. There's no right or wrong way to do that. Who do you want to win the Stanley Cup? So in my bracket, I have the Washington Capitals winning. And I know that that's, like, a tall order. And a lot of people are going to, like, boo me. But I'm not a Caps fan. I just really want them. I just want them to get one, finally. Sorry to non-hockey fans if that just seems like nonsense to you. What kind of hoodie is this? I don't know, but I like it. Hey, I'll be coming from Maine, Vermont to see you guys at Mansfield. See, people are making their decisions now. That's good. Old school microphone. A lot of people are talking about their tattoo ideas now. I love it. Make sure you send anything over. If anybody gets cool State Champs tattoos, tweet it at us. Send it, like, make sure we can see it, because we see all that stuff on Twitter. A lot of people always ask too. You guys probably get so many messages, so many tweets and stuff, but we still look at everything. We still see everything, so we try to, like, you know, send as many replies and show as much love back as we can. What's your favorite song you ever wrote? I think some of my favorites we've ever wrote are going to be on this new album, and I know that just sounds cheesy, but it's true. I just can't wait for you guys to hear it, and then you guys to pick your favorites too, so we can, like, start vibing. And then what I also think is going to happen is, like I said, we filmed 2 music videos for this new album so far. And then I think we're going to wait until the whole album comes out on June 15th. You can pre-order it now, by the way. And then once everyone has their favorites picked out, like, we'll start taking polls and getting vibes from everybody, and then we'll go and record another music video with, like, the fan favorite. Maybe a Twitter poll or something like that. So you guys will have to be pretty vocal about that once it comes out, and let us know. Will there ever be a State Champ snapback? I was actually designing one last night that I think we'll have on Warped Tour this summer, and that I'm stoked on. I just realized that we hadn't made an actual snapback and had it on tour in a long time. And I know that they're not, like, the hottest commodity ever, but you guys tell me, would you buy a State Champ snapback? Because I would probably wear it all the time too. Would you like to do another acoustic album? Yes, I do. I think once this new album comes out, it's something that we're going to really think about. Because the last one we did was the acoustic things, and if anyone has that, thank you. And that was a really fun process. I want to do another one. But not in the extent to where it's, like, all acoustic versions of songs from Living Proof, say. Maybe there will be, but I'd like to just start from scratch, write some new acoustic songs, and do that again. Are you bringing pop sockets on the Warped Tour? I hope so. Do people still like pop sockets? New merchandise at Galaxy Camp? Yeah, there will be. I think that's already set in stone. We got some good shit. Good to know you guys are down with the hats. That's good. Dad hats are still cool too, and I mean that we usually do dad hats or beanies. But throw some ideas out. We're looking for cool, like, novelty items, like cool things that bands don't normally make as far as merch items go. If anybody's got any cool ideas, send them over. Somebody said State Champ socks would be cool, and you're right, they would be cool. They're actually in the bundle that comes with the Rock Sound cover for this month's issue, which yours truly and State Champs are on the cover of. It's for order now. You can get it online, and there's a pair of State Champ socks in it. You can go get it right now. My State Champs pop socket is dying. Yeah, I know. We were like the first. I'd like to say this. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think we were the first band to make those pop sockets for your phone that go on the back of your phone. I'm probably wrong, but at least, like, as far as in the scene, we were on it pretty early. We got to make some new ones, though. You're right. Is it easier to write a melody or lyrics? Melody for me. Like, if we were writing a song, which we did for the longest time, we would just sit in a space and just jam and, like, create a whole song structure without lyrics, without vocals or anything. And then I would take that home and listen to it. And the first thing that would come to my mind is a melody. I would just be humming or whistling or, like, just ya-da-da-da-da. And I'd have the melody. And I was like, that's what I think the melody is. And then it'd take a while to put lyrics to it. And that was always kind of a chore. So with this new album, it was kind of cool to switch it up and try some new methods. And that's what like our producers really helped with and really, like, pushed us for. John Feldman, Mike Green, and Kyle Black, like, really pushed us to just start. Let's think of a chorus idea, like a really awesome chorus, like Dead and Gone, for example. Like, I think we started with the chorus of that song, and it's probably, like, it's the most, like, undeniable chorus, like one of the ones that we've written so far. So, and then we built the whole song around that. So that was kind of a cool thing. Windbreakers shorts. Best part about touring, just traveling and being in new places. You know, we like to be, like, as touristy as possible, especially in new places that we haven't been to. Like, if we have a time before the show, after sound check, or even before, we like to, you know, do exploring and see the sights. You know, hello from the Philippines. Hi. We went to the Philippines once, and it was crazy. I can't wait to go back. Get back to Manila. State Champs lighters would be sweet. They were, I think we did them once, but, like, a very small order of them. So maybe we'll do some more. Should do a tour with Don Broco again. Don Broco will be on Warped Tour this summer in the U.S. If anyone hasn't heard of them, because I know that they're still a bit new to the U.S., check them out and get familiar with them. Because they're some of our good friends now over from the U.K., and they'll be on Warped Tour this summer. Make sure you check them out. Hello from Indonesia. What's up? What's up, Indonesians? Should I crowd surf at Warped Tour? Yes, at your own risk. But yes, do it. Don't tell Warped Tour I told you to. What's somewhere you'd like to go that you've never played a show? Sorry. Somewhere we've never been. We've never been to South America, and I really want to go. I know some people said that, like, come to Brazil, Argentina, stuff like that. I really want to come to South America, and we're figuring it out. What's up, Des? Everyone, Ryan Scott Graham is in the building. Hi, Rye. See you soon. We have to play a show at Starland Ballroom in New Jersey again. Yeah, I think so. That's an iconic venue. It's really fun. Last time I was there was to see All Time Low recently when they did their So Wrong It's Right shows at the end of last year. I think it was the end of last year. Maybe at the beginning of this year. Losing track of time. I'm doing 7 warp dates for champs, says Brenna. That's awesome. Come to Alabama. We've been there before. I think the last time we played Alabama was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I guess we're due to come back. Would you like to do State Champs back patches for like denim jackets? Yeah, that'd be cool. I've actually seen a lot of fans come and make their own. Or like make their own flannels and denim jackets, bomber jackets, headbands, graduation caps. Everyone's so creative these days. It's so cool. It's cool. It's really cool to get messages and like pictures sent to us of all that kind of stuff. It'll be my first Warped Tour ever, and your last apparently, if it's really going to be the last Warped Tour. But enjoy it. It's the best day of the summer. What's your favorite all-time low album? Either So Wrong It's Right or Nothing Personal. One or the other. Sorry, did I not answer somebody? Cassettes. We've done cassettes before. Are those that cool anymore? Or are they like a collectible thing? We would do them again. Please come to Denmark. We've been there once, and it was fun. We did a lot of exploring there as well. I'm sure we'll come back. Remember the last day? You remember this day last year when Gator left you in Vegas? Yes, I do. Thanks for bringing that up. If you know, you know. Would you make a blanket? I've got a Green Day blanket and an All Time Low blanket. I want a State Champs blanket. You know, we do have blankets. If we go inside in a minute, I'll show you the State Champs blanket that I have. But I don't think I think they were on sale for a short period of time. Favorite Paramore album? I mean, Riot's a classic, but I also love Brand New Eyes. Do you get to choose who opens the tours with you? Yeah, to an extent. When we do a headline tour, we usually get to sit down and like go through bands that we want to bring out, and it's a cool process to pick out like new exciting bands that we think are going to be cool to come out and tour with us, or you know, just bands that we really get along with, our friends that we love to tour in, and we've done multiple tours with. So, say for our like next, I think we're in the process of planning that for like the UK and Europe and the US for when we do like our next big headline tours. Some people just coming in saying sorry they're late. That's okay. If you're just tuning in, I'm Derek from State Champs. We're on the cover of Rock Sound this month. You can get it right now. And we've got a new album coming out called Living Proof. It comes out on June 15th. And that you can pre-order right now as well. Everyone's asking my favorite albums of all these bands. I don't want to comment too much because people have certain opinions, you know. You should do Beach Towels. That's a good one. That would be good for Warped Tour, I think. So how about a fall headline tour? There is one. You'll see. What kind of watch are you wearing? This is a Citizen watch. Not to be confused with the band. My favorite overall State Champ song. Some of my faves are on the new album that you guys haven't heard yet, but I guess speaking in terms of songs that are out, Losing Myself has always been one of my favorite songs that we've done. The album art for Living Proof is hot. Thanks. I think it's hot too. Will your album have a lyric booklet? Yes, it will. Horse in the house too? Will there be an acoustic version of Dead and Gone? We're talking about that right now. I don't know, but I think so. You should tour with Issues. We will. I think we will. Well, again, I'm sure. They're going to be on Warped Tour this summer as well. Please tour with Grayscale. I like that idea too. What do you think about the Ghost Inside finally coming back? I'm really stoked. I think it's awesome. You know, it was tragic what happened to them, and, you know, I wish the best. I want them to I want them to come back. All-time favorite song? That's too hard to figure out. Too many favorites. Do another show in the Philippines. I promise we will. We'll come back to the Philippines. Regardless how hot it was there. It was so hot there. Losing Myself is my favorite State Champ song, too. Hell yeah. Do I like Fall Out Boy's new album? I haven't actually listened to the whole new Fall Out Boy album yet. I listened to like half of it. You should tour with water parks. That's a good idea, too. We've done that before. Will you stage dive at Warped Tour this summer? Yeah, as long as I don't get yelled at. I got yelled at for that before. What are you currently listening to? I'm a big pop music guy. And, like, I surf Spotify every Friday through the new releases. Like, it's my job. Like, I'm always looking at what's the newest cool stuff that's come out. Please tour with As It Is. We did a tour with As It Is in the UK last year. I stand behind State Champ sunglasses. That's a good idea. We usually always do those for Warped Tour. I'm sure we'll make some more. What's your main vocal inspiration? Hayley Williams, Patrick Stump, Kenny Basoli from the starting line. Did you know? Oh shit. You should tour with ATC again. Against the Current? They're awesome. I'm sure we will. What's the worst thing that's happened to you live on stage? Nothing too bad. I've fallen a couple times. I'm sure you guys have seen. I'm getting a puppy. Something. Oh, that was long, and now it's gone. Will there be more tank tops? Yes. Someone asking to play their wedding? Hit us up. Come back to the UK. We're coming. We're going to be at Slam Dunk Fest coming up. Come out and hang. Someone just saying, everyone enjoy your day. That's awesome. Hayley Williams is the love of my life. I love Hayley and Patrick. Good. All right. I don't know how much longer. I was only supposed to do this for like 20, 30 minutes. It's probably been like 20 minutes. But I did promise you guys that we would play with my cats. Maybe we'll go inside for a hot second before I end this thing. And we can say hi to them. Let's see what we can do here. You guys stay put. Hold on. Come here, Milo. Oops. I don't have my pop socket anymore, so I can't lean my phone on anything. Hey, there you are. Yeah. This is Marlon. Who's that? Dory's somewhere else, but... Get out of the way! He loves you guys. Yeah, I know, this is the quality content everyone was looking for. But hey. And everyone, this is Dory. These are my biggest fans. Anyways, I'm gonna keep hanging with these guys. You guys rule. Thanks for hanging out today. And like I said, we've got a new album coming out. It's called Living Proof. It comes out June 15th. You can pre-order it now. We're on the cover of Rocksound this month. Ow, biting me. Thank you, thank you. Dory just wants to hang with you guys. They're so confused. Anyways, we'll see you guys this summer. We'll see you guys soon in the UK and Europe, if that's where you're from. From other places like Australia, South America, anywhere else. We'll be there soon, I promise. Could watch another hour of this, to be honest. And I would do it for much longer, but, you know, got places to be. You guys are funny. All right, much love, everybody. Tweet me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me.